Alpha valid 08 stroke 0000 Zulu 30.0 north 79.6 west. Alpha valid 09 stroke 0000 Zulu 334 north. Within the affected area of Hurricane Matthew that would like to check in, over. Victor Papa 9, November India, Whiskey Foxtrot 4 Hotel. Do you have any traffic for the net, sir? No traffic for the net, no traffic, over. All right, sir, I thank you very much, and thank you for checking in from Bermuda. No problem, and have a good net. We will try. Number 24, issued by the National Hurricane Center, Miami, Florida, at 0300 Zulu, Tuesday, October 4th. Warning for advisory. None. Summary of watches in effect for Haiti, Cuban provinces of Guantanamo, Santiago de Cuba, Oakland, Brahma, and Las Tunas, southwest east Bahamas, including Inagua, Managua, Acklin, Crooked Island, Long Cay, and Rugged Island. Central Bahamas, including Long Island, Exuma, and Rum Cay, San Salvador, and Cat Island. A hurricane watch is in effect for Cuban province of Cambre, Turks and the Caicos Islands, northwestern Bahamas, including the Albacoas, Andros Islands, Perry Island, Bimini, Inusra, Grand Bahama Island, and the New Province. Warning is effect for the Dominican, Bahama, westward to the border of Haiti, Jamaica. A tropical storm watch is in effect for the Dominican Republic from Puerto Plata westward to the border with Haiti. Interest elsewhere in Hispaniola, the Bahamas, and in the Florida Peninsula, and the Florida Keys can monitor progress of mountains. Great. Somewhere within the warning area. A warning is typically issued 36 hours before the anticipated first occurrence of tropical storm force winds. Conditions that make outside preparations difficult to change. Preparations to protect life and property should be rushed to completion. A hurricane watch means the hurricane conditions are possible within the watch area. A watch is typically issued 48 hours before the anticipated first occurrence of tropical storm force winds. Conditions that are outside preparation difficult to change. Hurricane rate 4.16 west at 040300 Zulu. Position is accurate within 15 nautical miles. Present movement towards the north for 360 degrees at 6 knots. Estimated minimum central pressure is 934 millibars. High diameter is 15 nautical miles. Max sustained winds are 125 knots with gusts to 150 knots. Winds and seas vary greatly in radii and nautical miles are the largest radii expected anywhere in that quadrant. Repeat, center located near 16.9 north, 74.16 west at 04-0300 At 04-0000 center was located near 16.6, 74.6 west. Forecast valid for 04-1200 Zulu is 18.3 north, 74.5 west. Max wind 1.5 knots, gust 150 knots. Forecast valid 05-0000 Zulu 20.0 north, 74.4 west. Max wind 120 knots, gust 145 knots. Forecast valid 05-1200 Zulu 21.8 north, west. Max wind 115 knots, gust 140. Forecast valid for 06-0000 north, 76.2 west. Max wind 110 knots, gust 135 knots. Forecast valid for 07-0000 north, 78.7 west. Max wind 105 knots, gust 130 knots. Extended outlook. Note, near and protracted an average near 150 nautical miles on day 4 and 200 nautical miles on day 5. And for intensity near 15 knots each day. Outlook valid 30.30 north, 79.6 west.
Yeah, I understand several broadcast facilities and the National Weather Service are off the air. Yeah, I understand several broadcast facilities and the National Weather Service are off the air.
I do believe that is correct. I'd like the information to contact the station and verify the lab.
Yes, sir. Please do. Please do.
Okay, cool. RRS. KP4, November. Copy.
Not feeding apparently off the air also. With intermittent power in, that is Jacksonville, right?
Roger that, sir.
Okay, I know he's in a suburb there, that's Peter. Good deal. Thank you so much for the relay. We'll feed that in right away.
The Brunswick area of Georgia, we have 2 hospitals, one in Brunswick and one in Camden County. Both hospitals are secured at this time, and they are deferring all patients down to the Jacksonville hospital area.
Okay, which county was that again?
Glenn County, which is the Brunswick, deferring
work you guys have to do as assistants. We got that, and I'll put that in the notes here so it'll be on the log, Brett. Thank you very much.
Roger that. W4HBS, Marshall.
NABHL with the Hurricane Watch Net. Good, Tom. miles east-southeast of St. Augustine, and about 60 miles to Jacksonville Beach. Maximum sustained winds are down to 115 miles per hour with higher gusts. North-northwest at a heading of 345 degrees. Forward motion is 12 miles per hour. The minimum central pressure, 947 millibars. There are no changes in this update to areas of watches and warnings. A hurricane warning is in effect for Cocoa Beach to Surf City. A hurricane watch is in effect north of Surf City to Cape Lookout. A tropical storm warning is in effect for Sebastian Inlet to Cocoa Beach, north of Surf City to Duck, and Pamlico and Albemarle Sound. For more information specific to your area, including possible inland watches and warnings, monitor your local National Weather Service. Also monitor your service with an eye toward watching out for tornadoes and severe weather associated with the rain bands. This is NABHL. Tommy, what's the rest? All right, partner, we got it. Thanks for your help, man. I appreciate you being there. At 2 o'clock to the Eastern Daylight Time, the eye of Hurricane Matthew is located again near 29.7 north, longitude 80.7 west. Matthew's moving toward the north-northwest, almost 13 miles per hour. This general motion is expected to continue today. A turn toward the north is expected tonight or Saturday. Now, on the forecast track, the center of Matthew will continue to move near or over the coast of northeast Florida and Georgia through tonight, and near or over the coast of South Carolina tomorrow, Saturday. Maximum sustained winds are near 115 miles per hour with higher gusts. Matthew is still a Category 3 storm. Although weakening its forecast during the next 48 hours, Matthew is expected to remain a hurricane until it begins to move away from the United States, and that will take place on Sunday. Hurricane force winds extend outward up to 60 miles from the center. Tropical storm force winds extend out to 185 miles. A wind gust of 84 miles per hour was reported at Point Verba and the Coastal Marine Observing Station at St. Augustine recently measured a wind gust of 85 miles per hour. A tidal gauge at Fernandina Beach reported a storm surge inundation of 3.11 feet above mean high water. The latest minimal central pressure is 947 or 27.97. This is the Hurricane Watch Net. Anyone need a fill? While Matthew hugs the coast. Summary of the 5 o'clock p.m. location and readings. The location of Matthew's center now is at figures 33.8 north, figures 78.2 west. Repeating 33.8 north and 78.2 west. It is about 15 miles west-southwest of Cape Fear, North Carolina, and about 105 miles west-southwest of Cape Lookout, North Carolina. Maximum sustained winds have stayed at 75 miles per hour, and the present movement is east-northeast or 70 degrees at a speed of 13 miles per hour. You will note the significant change in direction. Minimum central pressure is 977 millibars or 28.85 inches. All right, we have some changes to our advisories or to our warnings and watches here. The hurricane warning from South Santee River southward has been discontinued. Here's a summary of watches and warnings that are still in effect. Now, hurricane warning is in effect for north of the South Santee River to Surf City. A hurricane watch is in effect for north of Surf City to Cape Lookout. A tropical storm warning is in effect for north of Surf City to Duck and Pamlico and Albemarle Sound. For storm information specific to your area, including possible inland watches and warnings, monitor products by your local National Weather Service office. We've been stressing that to you throughout the day because the rain bands can bring their own severe weather events that you need to be aware of. At 5 o'clock p.m. date, the center of Hurricane Matthew is located near 33.8 north, 78.2 west. Matthew is moving toward the northeast at 13 miles per hour, and that motion is expected to continue tonight and early Saturday. On the forecast track, the center of Matthew will be near the coast of southern North Carolina this evening. Maximum sustained winds remain near 75 miles per hour with higher gusts. Although weakening is forecast during the next 48 hours, Matthew is expected to remain near hurricane strength while the center is near the coast of North Carolina. Hurricane force winds extend outward to 25 miles, mainly over water to the east of the center. Tropical storm force winds extend outward up to 185 miles. Multiple private weather stations along the coast of South Carolina near Myrtle Beach have recently reported hurricane force wind gusts. The minimum central pressure estimated from Air Force aircraft is 977 millibars or 28.85 inches. A CORMP buoy near the center also reported a minimum pressure of 977.8 or 28.87 inches. Hurricane and tropical storm conditions are expected to continue over the warning area this afternoon and spread northward elsewhere within the warning area through tonight. Hurricane conditions are possible within the hurricane watch and tropical storm warning area in North Carolina by tonight or Sunday morning, with tropical storm conditions expected later tonight. Any emergency or priority traffic before we go on? Heard nothing. The combination of a dangerous storm surge, the tide, and large and destructive waves will cause normally dry areas near the coast to be flooded by rising waters moving inland from the shoreline. The water could reach the following heights above ground if the peak surge occurs at the time of high tide. At Myrtle's Inlet, South Carolina, to Duck, North Carolina, including portions of Pamlico and Albemarle, an additional 3 to 5 feet. Along the Georgia and South Carolina coasts, southwest of Matthew's center, inundation caused by Matthew's storm surge will slowly recede today. The deepest water will occur along the immediate coast and areas of onshore winds. Surge-related flooding depends on the relative timing of the surge, and the tidal cycle can vary greatly over short distances. There is a danger of life-threatening inundation during the next 36 hours along the coast from Myrtle's Inlet, South Carolina, to Salvo, North Carolina, including portions of Pamlico. There is a possibility of life-threatening inundation during the next 48 hours from Salvo to Duck, North Carolina, including portions of the Albemarle Sound. For a depiction of areas at risk, there are some prototype National Weather Service storm surge graphics on the NOAA webpage, and we invite you to take a look at those. Matthew is expected to produce total rain accumulations of 8 to 12 inches from northeastern South Carolina into northeast North Carolina and southeast Virginia, with possible isolated totals of 20 to 0 inches possible. This rainfall may result in life-threatening flooding and flash flooding. Upon possible this afternoon along the coast of North Carolina. As you would expect, swells generated by Matthew will continue to affect much of the coast of southeastern United States through early next week. These swells will likely cause life-threatening surf and rip current conditions. And again, consult your local National Weather Service offices for product.
Strongest winds will shift to the backside of the circulation. These winds will persist over land even after the center begins to move away from the coastline and have also increased the threat of storm surge in portions of the North Carolina Outer Banks. Please see the prototype storm surge watch warning graphic for depiction of the areas at risk. We hope that everybody on the bays up there in the Outer Banks is paying attention and is